Hello again, everyone. Well, there's something on my desk here that people in this country haven't seen for quite some time, since Brexit, in fact, and that is dies from Alexandre Renke. But good news, Print have started to stock some dies from Alexandre Renke, and these are two from there. A cardinal and a flower. It looks to me, shape of the leaf and everything, like lilac. But this is kind of an unusual die in that it cuts some out and it impresses some, leaving bits within the cardstock. But, you know, you can flick them up. So I'm just going to cut it and show you. The cardinal I'm particularly excited about because years ago, well, in my 30s, in fact, I lived in Virginia in the US for 3 years. So when my son was first born, and we went to live there, and the state bird of Virginia is the cardinal. And we used to have cardinals coming onto our deck, and to me, it was just amazing to see such a vividly coloured bird as a garden bird, because in this country, in England, we don't see really, really brightly coloured birds in gardens. You may see a kingfisher if you're out in the woods or by a stream or whatever, but not in a garden. So I'm really excited to have this cardinal die. And it's a layered die, and it was a little bit like a Chinese puzzle to work out exactly where all the bits went. But I quickly made a card, and here's my cardinal. Isn't he splendid? Just really simple. I just coloured the bits and stuck him on a branch and stamped a happy birthday. But to me, he's so dramatic, you don't need anything else with it. I looked on my phone to have a look and see the colouring, and the ones that I remember were like the ones I saw on my phone, which were really bright red all over. The wings slightly more of a brown tone in them, but the body itself really, really bright red, and the beak as well. So that was my my cardinal. So I thought I'd just show you that one, and we'll have a go with this one now and just see what we can do with that. They call it doesn't say what the flower is, but it's just referred to as a negative flower. I think there are a few of those in that particular series. So what I've done, I've cut a card base, and I've cut two of my press cut nesting ovals. So what I intend doing is die cutting that into the top one and using the other one as a mount for it. And I have a fancy for putting some of this, which, as you can see, a scrap from the scrap drawer. I think it's just a bit of smooshing, really, whether it was with ink or gold or I've got no idea. Alcohol ink. There's a bit of mica in there. And I had a vision of that for behind the leaves and stems. So let's just have a go, see how we get on. It was a bit of a dilemma what to do about the flowers, whether to colour them or what, but I'll show you what I've got in mind when I've cut this. So let's just see, how do we want to have it? Don't know really. Probably about like that. I don't know what it's going to look like. We'll see. May have to put a shim in. I think it is quite a complex die. Let's just see how we've done. No, it looks to me like it's all cut out, so that's okay. Right, what I had in mind, what I thought I would do, as I said, to me it looks like lilac. Can you see? That's open, this is open, this is the negative part. And I thought if I had some of that showing behind, it would look quite nice. I could just shade some of this, because lilac, in my mind, comes in kind of 3 shades. It comes in white, lilac, obviously, and a deep purple. So I thought I would try with the deep purple. And what I thought I would do was to use a watercolour pencil to add a little bit of colour and then spread it with my glitter gloss pen. Now this is a water-based pen, so should act on a watercolour pencil just like a water brush really, but it will also leave a bit of twinkle as well. And I've got what colour is this? Green gold they call it. I thought I would just do that for some of the centres of the flowers. But so that to start with, I'm just going to put the colour onto the base of each of these petals. And then once that's on, I'm going to pop them forwards so that when I use my glitter gloss, I don't go onto the bits in between. Because it'll be lifted, it should just do the petals and petals alone. So let's have a go. So just quickly, a little bit of colour in the base of these petals. Now I think I've got them all. Right, now what I'm going to do is just poke them through so that when I put my glitter on, it just goes on the petal and not on the surrounding piece of card. And I'd like them to stick up slightly when they're mounted on the other card anyway, so hopefully this is going to kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So I'll just pop these up. And I'm using an embossing tool rather than a pokey tool, so it's not pointed on the. I'm going to make a dent or a hole in the card itself. So let's see how we go. I think that. Oh no, those haven't been done. Those 2 there. Okay. I think we've got them. So they're all kind of sticking up a little bit. So now what I want to do is to use my glitter gloss and just see if I can move this colour around. Oh, look, yes, I can. Because I've lifted them up, I'm not going to smudge, hopefully, onto the card around the petals. Oh, actually, I thought they looked quite nice without even the glitter gloss on, but some centres, and I'm just going to do a little bit of this. There are some slight embossed marks in the centre of some of these, little debossed actually, little debossed centres. I expect you could just put some little tiny jewels in there if you wanted to, really. How are we doing? I think that's it. I'll just clean this off and then I can put some into the centres of the flowers as well. Just press it again. Make sure it's nice and clean. There we go. Just softens the colour a bit, adding the water. Oh, it's got a twinkle as well. I think that's it, actually. Okay, let's try to see if we can get some of this green behind. Just there, it covers all the back of behind there as well, which might look okay. So I think I'll just stick it on the back, I think, and then trim around. I think that's probably the easiest thing to do. Just if I just put some glue around all the negative spaces. Let's try. Where did I put it? I think it was about there. Well, that's got to go. I think that's got it, like that. Okay, now I'll just trim underneath here. There's so many, so many holes in that from previous incarnations. And look, I've missed a bit there as well. I think I'm going to have to put another piece over. I thought I'd got it all. Look, there's a bit there missing. Oh, dear me. I'll just stick a bit over it. Gosh, my mother would go mad if she saw the back of my the back of my cards. She liked things to be neat, back and front. There we go. Get these up again. See, you can't tell there now, can you? So if I put that onto there, and then this onto here, it's actually quite a quick card. So I think I'll put that direct onto the backing piece. Put this onto here. All is hidden. Now, whether I put a sentiment on there or what, I don't know, but really pretty, really quick. I think actually a white one would be rather nice too, just to leave it absolutely without doing anything at all, except perhaps putting a little bit of twinkle on there, a bit of glitter gloss. I think that would be rather nice. So, there we go. 2 new dies from Alexandre Renke, bought in the UK, and 2 new cards. So, the waiting is over, everybody. Alexandre Renke from Miser Print. So, as ever, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.